No. You're here for the whole movie. What's going on? That's a long text box. Is that a scam?
Feels like it, but they said that they
read it out
loud. We met at Gen Con this year. I follow you on multiple platforms now. Do they follow me? They do follow me. Don't want to be creepy annoying about it. I just gotta say your art makes me so happy to see. I'm obsessed with the style. A lot of work, use of color. You're super unique, and I swear your cape stuff is really special. From outside view, you have made a ton of progress as an artist, even when growth is hard to see in oneself. I love what you make. I dedicate had in this message, but now I'm getting self-conscious and shy. Sending you much love and support. You shit rocks. No, that's fair.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that doesn't sound like a scam.
No, it doesn't. But it was just like when it's a long.
What's the picture?
Just a person's face, and it says their account is private.
Oh, okay.
So it's like one of those things where you're like.
It looks like a bot.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. Yeah, just send them a thanks later or something.
Yeah, definitely. That was very kind of them. I was actually legit. I was like, all right, what do you want me to buy?
Yeah. I thought that was like a scam for something. It looked like.
But no, that's very genuinely nice of them. I am both shocked and humbled by their statement there. That's very nice of them to say. Again, I'm so used to like.
I still think this is just a good bot setup, but. No.
Right. Well, yeah, no, it's very nice of them. I'm really happy they sent that out. That means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah. The fact that I'm just, like, expecting it to be a bot says a lot, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was a big-ass paragraph, kind of, like, on the screen I saw. That usually means it's a scam.
Yeah, exactly. And
like, someone sends you a paragraph out of nowhere. The picture is a random woman, like, / girl / whatever, like, and the account is privated. Bot. 90% of the time.
But yeah, anyway, it was very nice, and it's a pleasant surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very happy that they went out of their way to let me know what they think of the art. I probably would have been fine even if it was a negative thing. It would have been like, hey man, if you're worried about this, and this, you should probably do this, and this. Like, it's unsolicited advice, but at least they're like, trying to be like, hey, this is what's worked for me,
Ash says, do you get messaged by bots often? I would say, yeah, I mean...
More than often, yeah.
Yeah, not like constantly flooded every day, but...
I mean, I'm flooded by bots on other social media.
On other ones, yeah. Oh, yeah, like...
My email is constantly full of fucking spam bots.
Yeah, now, like I said, on Instagram, that, like, just from far away, that message looked like it was a bot that sent him something. Especially something about, like, hey, your art looks great. You want to send it over to X art boosting channel where we'll just steal your art? That, basically. Yeah. It looked like one of those. So
because that's the thing that does.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like that, those come up a lot, and that's usually they're either like, again, like I said, it's a new person who's never messaged you. The message is long. The picture has a woman in it. There's a high chance it's a scam. Like that's like their MO usually. But yeah, I don't know if I would use the word often, but it's not uncommon,
Yeah, it happens more often than not.
Yeah, it happens kind of like I said, if it's enough that you kind of like...
You can spot it.
You feel like it's that. Like, I couldn't even read the text on it, but it just looked like it from here. Like, although it probably needed a few more, like, period line breaks, maybe.
Emojis as well.
It's some emojis. Yeah, so... But just the fact, again, that it was like a long message with a privated account with a photo of a woman is... Those are the first few tells.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, the content doesn't seem like it's a bot.
Especially when it's like, just...
It specifically says Gen Con, and yeah, it's just seems like a very positive message. So that actually is probably a real person.
Yeah, though I will say there have been bots that have said we met at X convention.
Yeah, because they can like tell where you've been.
Yeah, because especially if you're posting, hey, I was here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yeah.
John says if it's a scam, you just need to do that shit Zared did. Oh, what was it? What did he, like, keep him on the phone or something? What was he doing? I forgot. Wasn't he just, like, messaging them nothing or something?
I can't remember.
I remember he was in here last time. He was talking about how he was just stringing someone along.
You gotta do what your dad did. Let him finish. Tell him you're blind.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Well, they weren't a scammer. They were just for a magazine, it's kind of the same, but you would have gotten a physical product, probably. You would have gotten some shitty magazine.
Scams of a bygone era.
Yeah. Yusei's eyes looking kind of moe right there.
Yeah, right. He's got pretty eyes. What do you want?
All right.
No, did you guys ever see that thing online where it's if you want to draw sad eyes, you just draw an Among Us character?
No, that was so bad. Oh.
I was like, holy shit,
if you need to draw sad anime eyes, just draw the Among Us character in them.
Yeah, it works. I mean, like, hold on, I'm going to turn off the light here for a second. I'm going to do this on the pencil sketch.
Oh, no.
We're not going to know this.
That's true.
Because it's basically the way it works.
Hold on, let me zoom in on this. Okay, hold on. All right.
So.
Look at this. Look at this chat. Ash says she saw that today.
There we go.
Done.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Done. He's done it, chat. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and least of all, not sus.
Yeah, can you believe it, Chad?
Yeah.
It's been this easy all along.
Done. Yeah.
It's just kind of funny seeing that this really sad face next to this beautiful face.
Yeah, next to this face. Come on. Look at that. Look at that face right there. Gondola, what's up, man? Yeah, you came in at the perfect time. Can never be unseen now.
I'm so sorry, y'all. With this power that I've been given,
It's true.
I can only pass on the suffering.
It's true. As human beings, we can only pass on our suffering. Never forget that.
Yeah, I don't understand, though. Back to Parker saying Yusei was a bit boring character. I don't know. I mean, he seems like a pretty interesting protagonist.
Yeah, I liked Yusei a lot. I mean, I thought he was really cool.
I just think maybe if you were to tell me it was because he didn't have much growth as a character, I would probably agree with you. That's because most of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists, though, they're kind of flat.
Yeah.
Like, the only character that had a lot of development was, like, Yugi, because...
I feel like Jaden has some later,
Yeah, but it takes till,
like... his all comes, like, right at the end, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, after he's like... Man, I'm fucking done with these card games. Everything is now a life or death god battle. Like, I'm fucking done with this. That in that last season.
Yeah, and then even the third season when he had
when the life and death god battles were going on.
Yeah, third season he had a lot of development. But overall,
the first season, is really boring.
Yeah,
I did not. That was why I never got into GX, was because it was like I watched the first few things of it and I was just like, I'm not feeling this.
Yeah, again, because protagonists tend to have to be a little flat in order for them to be something that the character can the player can latch onto, or the viewer.
It's also that, like, in Yu-Gi-Oh, it also, like, in a thing where, like, it depends on the skill level the protagonist starts at.
Yeah.
So, like, Yusei is already experienced with the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Whereas Yuma's a scrub.
Yeah, whereas, like, Jaden, scrub. He was...
Jaden was... Yeah. So, Jaden was the one that everyone thought was a scrub, was actually good. That was his gimmick.
Yeah, that's true. But, Yuma definitely...
Like, looked like a scrub, was a scrub.
Yeah, Yuma straight up a scrub.
So you got to actually watch him, grow. That's why
Yusei was not a scrub, so he doesn't have as high of... he's already kind of close to the top. If your character starts out close to the top, the other people need to grow to match them.
Yeah.
So that's why they have more character development.
Yeah. Same with, what was it? Because that's why Little Yugi has like as a good story arc, because his whole thing is about not just like, you know, getting good at games, but it was also about making friends and you know, figuring out who he is through the games.
Let's see. Yeah, Gondola. Yeah, you just dropped in and it was nothing but the Among Us eyes. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. And he says, didn't they cut the final season of GX for the English dub, so they never got? Yeah, they never released those.
Yeah,
Dubbed. They did officially release it, I think, later. So I think like you can watch it legally now.
but it's not
English.
dubbed. Oh, is it?
It's not dubbed.
Yeah.
It's just subtitled. I think it was subtitled and put somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but
I just know it wasn't
feel
dubbed.
like that happened. It definitely wasn't dubbed. Like 4Kids never dubbed that.
Yeah, because I don't. It was.
And then John says the development is all about the characters surrounding the MC. Yeah, it's one of those ones.
Because either the MC is the person who develops a lot, or it's like if your character starts at a high plateau, the other characters have to develop as well. So you were saying?
Oh, lost my train of thought there.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Talking about like, you know, protagonists and stuff like that. Like, yeah, like Yusei's thing was not really about like developing. His goal was about getting. It's not a revenge story, but it is a like. He's like a Wild West character. He's very much a Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
You know, like stumble.
He's looking for justice. You know, for satellite basically.
Yeah. Because like his whole thing is that it's very Mad Max. You know.
Yeah.
Where it's like. Yeah, like if you're poor, you're put into the satellite. You know, you're branded as a criminal because he's got the tat. The tat. And you know he's trying to find the justice and things like that. So it's like
because I mean especially the beginning plot is all about like social inequity. You know.
Yeah, which is a really cool story, especially for this world.
John says justice for the poor, oppressed, non-motorcycle people.
Pretty much.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, hey, if you couldn't duel and you didn't have a motorcycle, Officer Trudge just beat the shit out of you while he did circles around you, man.
It was so fucking true.
That was it. And no laws were broken.
Nah, not a single one.
He broke no law. He could have killed everyone in Satellite. No law would be broken. He could have Goyo Guardianed everyone in the face, and it would have been fine. He never would have seen a day in court.
Goyo fucking Guardian, man.
Yeah, he would have just been fucking, what is that, 2,800, right?
Yeah.
Just 2,800 beats to all those little kids' faces. They never would have seen justice.
No. They would never. But yeah, it was more of a story. Yeah, again, it's a very Clint Eastwood kind of like Wild West. And that was like kind of the motif it had. Like
I mean, they have that actual Wild West arc later.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the point of it. Is that like that's why his character is a bit more, you know, Jotaro.
Yeah.
where he doesn't have very many. I don't think he has. Does he have any duels where he loses?
Shit, I don't remember off the top of my head. Damn, I can't remember. It's been so long, and I only saw 5D's like once.
Yeah,
maybe once and a half.
It should be on the wiki. They usually have like a win-lose thing for their character.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. John says, just never forget Gerardo got pulled over listening to the ramp-up song. Yeah, for Nexus.
Yeah, dude, but that, I totally understand that. Like, that song.
That song is hype. That's by Jam Project.
Yeah.
Like, come on. If you don't start speeding when Jam Project comes on, like, I don't know, maybe you got something wrong in your brain there.
Honestly. Believe in Nexus!
So good. So good. If we see them live, I hope they play that fucking song.
Oh,
I doubt they will, but I hope they do.
Hey, man, they might. You never know.
I hope they do.
They could play the Card Fight Vanguard opening, too.
Bro, if they played the Card Fight Vanguard opening, I would lose my shit.
It's not a lie.
No, not that version. No.
No, it's not a lie that you would lose your shit.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, bro, no. Not Singapore dub version.
Dude, the Oceanic dub, though, goes in.
That's what it was. Was it Oceanic or was it...
It's the Oceanic.
Okay, yeah, Oceanic.
It's specifically Oceanic, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's not a lie.
God damn.
But yeah, again, very much a Wild West character. Mm-hmm. Picaresque, I guess is the other word you would use. Very, you know, like, he comes into town, saves the day, rides off into the sunset.
Stardust dragons you to the face.
Yeah, pretty much. 25 to the face, bitch. Get some.
Was this the point in the show where they were still only doing 4,000 life points?
Shit, I don't remember.
Actually, wait, no, they never got past it.
8,000.
Yeah, they never did.
They never did 8,000.
That's right. Yeah, they never did got past 4,000.
They never did that.
Yeah.
No.
That's right. Totally forgot. Just remember, chat.
John says, I'm surprised nobody ever stuck a metal pipe through the D-wheel while they were dueling.
Well, some of them that wouldn't have worked on.
No, that wouldn't have worked on Jack Atlas's.
That damn sure wouldn't have worked on Jack Atlas's one. Also, I don't think the wheels have spokes.
No, they didn't. Most of them...
They're like more futuristic looking.
Yeah. Again, yeah, like the Darksider's arc is probably the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Anything.
It's so good.
Also, remember, chat, even these people wore helmets.
It's true. It's true.
Even with their crazy fucking hair, they still wore helmets.
They could wear a helmet.
Looking at you fucking Skate the Infinity. With your weird problematic characters that I didn't know about till I was commissioned to draw one.
That's true. I had forgot about that, because Andy mentioned that.
Yeah.
Remember?
I do remember
Yeah,
that.
because he was like, yeah, but there's some character that's totally problematic, and we're like, what? In the skating anime? Okay. Yeah. You know?
Ash probably knows who we're talking about.
Right? Ash says yells in fucking Skate. Yeah, right? Jamie says, I love Skate.
Yeah, you probably both know who we're talking about then, if you're both familiar with the series.
She says, including the problematic one.
Yeah, the problematic one was...
The guy with the mask, right? Yeah.
Well, to be fair, every one of them is problematic because none of them are wearing helmets.
That's true, first of all.
Yeah, they can be gay all they want, but come on, man, put the fucking helmet on.
I know, right? And don't you guys want to practice safe sex? Put the helmet on.
Put the helmet on.
Jesus. God.
Ash says, imagine if Hisoka and Dio were made into one character. That's who they're probably talking about. Yeah, we're talking about that guy with the mask.
Yeah.
Jamie says, my trashy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember we were told he was very problematic because he's in some weird, freaky relationship with someone.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know anything about this series.
I did not.
Matt was just paid to draw them, and he didn't even know that.
I was like, oh, this guy's got a cool design.
Oh, they have a mask, you know?
Oh, I like characters with masks. And then I showed it to Ellen, and she was like, oh.
Oh. Yeah, she was excited, yeah.
And then, then the immediate, like, disappointment upon seeing who it was.
Jamie says, I need his bodyguard to tie him to a chair.
Don't bring your fantasies into this chat. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, whoa, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I was like...
There's a lot going on here right now, man.
I'm not sure where this is going, and I don't want to be there when it ends.
Yeah. I can only tell. I can already tell I'm not liking it. I can already tell I want an adult.
I need an adult.
No. I don't need one. I want one.
Oh, okay. She says to clockwork orange him into watching multiple therapy videos.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Whew.
Sweat.
All right.
It's heavy sweat in there, not because it's fucking always hot in here, but like because of the moral implications of what was just said.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! And then she says, but also kinky shit.
Damn it! Fooled us again.
Right.
The king queen herself got
that
us.
chair kink.
We should have known better.
Yep. Can't even visit the dump without getting off.
What?
To go to the furniture store.
Oh, okay. Speaking of furniture, I was talking. You know how Courtney likes to just send random, just horrible things that are on the internet.
Yes. I'm familiar.
So they were talking about the hotel.
John says sweating in anime.
They were talking about the hotel, whatever, and They said every
What
hotel, just hotels in general.
Oh, okay.
It was a thing that says every hotel got the cuck chair.
Oh no! What?
They're talking about that chair that's always just there, in a hotel room. And I was just like, why would you say this? Why would anyone say... Who says this?
Yeah, that makes no sense. I'm really confused. Like, do they just mean because it's like...
Because it's like the way it's positioned to be like facing everything that's happening on the bed.
That's what I figured. I was like, I'm sure people fuck on those chairs too. I'm sure the chair gets its time to shine.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things that you read, you see that and you're like, yeah, that does sound like something someone would think about.
Yeah, right.
Every hotel's got one.
A person who thinks it's the cuck chair, that is.
Mm-hmm. Just like, oh god, why?
That's annoying. That's just like weird. Like, how are you gonna hate on the random chair in the room? I sit on that chair. That chair is usually good people.
Chair's usually good people. Until the fetishists get involved.
Same as everything. I used to be able to enjoy Bluebell ice cream. Can't anymore.
It's because of the person that would like lick it and then put it back.
No, I'm just...
Because that's something that did happen. I remember they got in trouble. I think
That's creepy.
Yeah. Someone like posted a video of themselves like licking Bluebell ice cream and then putting it back.
Oh god.
And then they got, I think they got charged for eco-terrorism or something.
I hope they got
beat. That's what I hope.
I think they got sent to jail actually. For
Good.
It was somebody in Dallas who did that.
Well, it makes sense since it's Bluebell.
Yeah. I think it was like right before the pandemic or during it. I can't remember when that happened, but I do remember it happened.
That sounds like half the reason for the pandemic.
Yeah, probably. I just remember that was a thing that had gone on and like, holy shit.
Sounds like a TikTok challenge that needs to get stopped. Chat, don't boil your chicken in NyQuil.
Trust me.
Don't do it. I saw that recently. I don't remember if we mentioned that last stream.
Yeah.
That's the newest TikTok thing. Sleepy chicken. Chad, I know it sounds tempting and delicious, but don't do it.
Very tempting. Much delicious. Such wow.
Everyone in chat does not seem excited. They're like, what?
Which
John said, no, John, that's perfect clickbait title, though. John said, quote, don't sleep on this chicken recipe.
Oh, God.
But yeah, no, definitely, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. I saw it. Let me see if I can find a little thing about it real quick.
Because I just didn't know that people were doing that. It just seems like... Because it's just like...
I don't know if people... Devin was trying to say people weren't actually doing it, but...
But just the FDA coming out and telling you, hey, don't do this is...
Yeah, the fact that the FDA came out and said that...
is a lot.
Yeah, and now I'm seeing articles that are like, the FDA saying you shouldn't do it is now making people do it.
Well, yeah.
So...
Because anytime someone tells you not to do something, you're inclined to do it. It's just a weird part of the human nature.
Yeah, it says, FDA warning on NyQuil chicken alerts many to the existence of NyQuil chicken.
Well, I wasn't gonna, but I mean, since you seem to be so insistent...
Oh, man. I have been looking for a good new chicken recipe.
It's like one of those people that like marinate their fucking macaroni in Gatorade and shit that I've seen on Tumblr.
Okay, this article from the New York Times says that in recent weeks, some people on TikTok, Twitter, and other sites discovered years-old videos and images of people pouring blue-green NyQuil, a nighttime cold medicine, over chicken breasts in a pan or pot. It was, to be clear, a dangerous idea that no one should do. It could lead to consuming unsafe levels of the product, and over-the-counter medicine should only be used as directed. But it was not clear if people were actually trying it themselves in significant numbers. Most people commenting were expressing horror at the concept or making jokes about it. There have been no reports of hospitalizations or deaths related to NyQuil chicken, a tongue-in-cheek recipe that first surfaced in the notorious 4chan forum in 2017.
Notorious 4chan forum.
And also received a spike of attention in January. So this is all the hacker known as 4chan's problem. That's what's going on.
That makes sense.
The challenge sounds silly and unappetizing. And it is, the agency warned. But it could also be very unsafe.
It can also get you laid, so go do it, kids.
Yeah. Yeah, kids. You want to get laid? NyQuil chicken.
It's how you pull bitches.
Yeah, bring this to your next kegger. That's what middle schoolers are all doing nowadays, right?
Keggers. Jesus Christ. What are we, 10? Keggers.
Yeah, like I said, you're 10 when you're in middle school, right?
I think you're...
No, you're a little older than that, right?
Yeah, you're like 11.
I think you're like 11 to
13.
14, maybe? Depending on
Your birthday.
if you deserve to be held back or not.
That too.
Was the state justified in letting you continue your education? Like,
Probably not. I mean, I should be,
it'll be one of those things.
I probably should be in the coal mines right now.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man. My great American youth agenda. I'm going to get those kids back to work. I also think Yusei is not, like, his hair is not too crazy, which I like.
It's not.
It's very simple.
It's actually, like, kind of reasonable. I feel like if people who were cosplaying this, I feel like they had a lot less of a difficult time than
like a Yugi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both him and Jaden, I think, were both very...
Jaden definitely has the easiest Yu-Gi-Oh hair.
Yeah.
After him, it's probably the guy from Arc 5, right? Or, I don't know, what was the guy from Zeal's hair look like? Fuck, I have to remember it again.
Hold on, I'll draw it for you real quick.
I can look it up on...
No, it's funnier this way. It's
okay. Oh, draw it on the Among Us eyes.
You're right.
What are we doing?
I don't have enough room, but... Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my level best.
That's right, it's the crab head one, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
it has
okay. Oh, yeah, it's that thing. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, then it goes...
Yes, okay, yeah, that's right. Now I remember. Okay. Yeah, because he had a crab head. Yeah, that's him. He is, in fact, a sad, Among Us-eyed crab character of a protagonist.
Can you... He's like, this is how I sometimes draw. This is how I usually draw.
This is how I usually draw.
It's just kind of funny to have them side by side.
This is how I draw on special occasions.
Yeah. Special occasions? Oh,
yeah, you know. This is a variety stream, chat. Look at these two in the same shot here. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's art, chat. You can't get this on any hot tub streams. Yeah, go have them do this. No, you can't. You can't.
Yeah, it's just kind of unsafe. I mean,
you can't.
It's the water's...
Also, they don't need to. They don't need to. They're a girl in a hot tub. How much for the original piece of sad Among Us Yuma?
The real question is, who asked?
That was Ash.
For you,
we'll add it in somewhere. We'll hold it for you.
For you, $1.
Right.
I'll have to cut it off of this, though. I can't let it be next to the sketch.
Yeah, right.
No, I did realize I did forget, though. I gotta put his little scouter on.
Oh, yeah, he needs his scouter. You're right. He needs his scouter. There we go. All right. She says prepares $1.
Prepare yourself.
All right. $50, you can keep the Yusei sketch with it on it. $1, we'll slice it off the top for you.
It's true. I don't know if I'll have enough time to finish this whole thing, but...
Well, you definitely won't have enough time to finish that Yuma, but...
No. Fuck you, I will. Finish it.
Oh no, he's going for it, chat.
I'm gonna finish it right here. He's not... This little stubbly, little, like...
This is possibly one of your best from memory drawings. I feel like we should do that as a stream. That would be really funny. Like a from memory. Those are always fun. Look at this.
The weird-ass D-pad that, like, went forward.
Yeah.
Though, to be fair, the way the dual disc
is actually kind of sweet.
It's actually also way more practical.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you hold a dual disc, it's, like, in front of you.
Yeah.
So you just put it on the top of it.
Yeah.
It makes much more sense as an actual product.
Look at this. This is beautiful, chat.
He's got the little thing. Oh, yeah, don't want to forget his pendant.
No, don't forget the pendant. That's the whole point of the show.
Yeah. Oh, I also forgot he doesn't have any ears.
He's gonna need those.
Yeah.
He's gonna need those. He kind of looks like a weird Dragon Ball Z character now. Like,
welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, right. I guess so. Yeah.
Welcome to anime. Enjoy your stay. I don't know what to tell you at that point.
All right, there we go. That is an absolute masterpiece. So, post that as a story on Instagram right now, and just be like, "This is what you're missing." Just put part of it on there, like just the face with the Among Us eyes. Like, yeah, something like that. Yeah, this is really good. I do love this. It's just a sad DBZ character.
Nice. This stolen screen cap from Bleach.
I didn't watch that far, so. Or wait, did I watch that arc? No, I didn't really watch it, so. But it does look like a screen cap. It's just been drawn over.
Yeah, this has been drawn over, and then transformative. Alright, time to draw the Stardust Dragon.
Okay.
Fun fact, Stardust Dragon is modeled off of a goblin shark.
It's true. Oh, let me exit out of this. Way too far back. There we go.
It's part of the philosophy of dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Anything can be a dragon in Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's true.
It's a core fundamental principle of the game.
Alright. You're leaning in a little bit. Let me zoom in some. You can turn anything into a dragon, chat. That's the Takahashi philosophy.
Yeah, the Rumiko Takahashi specifically. Don't want to get it twisted, you know.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
You'd be shocked how many fucking people have the last name Takahashi.
Oh yeah, Takahashi's a really common name.
Yeah, I know. I just think that's funny because when you say it's the Takahashi way, it's like the obvious bait is to say, oh, it could be any of those Takahashis.
Because it's like when you talk about Dark Souls or something and you just say Miyazaki.
Yeah.
The developer's name is Miyazaki, so. Yeah. It's like, no, Hayao Miyazaki did not make Dark Souls, you know?
He might have. I wouldn't know. It's like how Jeff Kaplan, not the creator of
That was
Overwatch.
so funny. Parentheses, not the Overwatch guy. It was something like that. It was like, not from Overwatch. All right, I do have to run to the bathroom real quick, chat. Drink a whole bunch of coffee earlier.
We also have been going pretty long. Also, chat, though, I am excited that the next month is going to be Bleach and not Naruto. It also fits, Bleach is kind of Halloween-esque, with Shinigami and stuff like that. Just dodged a bullet there. Don't have to draw Naruto. You know how hard it was to like even come up with that many characters? Because I do a lot of these characters, and it was like, because it was between One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto, and you know, Bleach has a lot of really cool, interesting designed characters that are pretty memorable and people like them, and One Piece is One Piece. It's like just like coming out of the fucking gate like it's the easiest thing ever. Then we get to Naruto, and I'm like, Rock Lee, Haku, Zabuza, Kakashi. Alright, who else? Fuck. Oh, Gara I think came up too. It was very hard for me to pick characters I'd want to draw, because I'm like, I'm not drawing Sakura, I'm not drawing Ino, I'm not drawing like legit any of the women from Naruto. Like the only character I would probably draw is Tamari.
turn. My boy Deidara. What were we talking about? Naruto in here?
I was talking about how glad I am Bleach won and not Naruto.
Oh, got ya.
Because like I was.
Dude, Deidara was like one of my favorite Akatsuki members, though.
Yeah. But I was just like talking about how like it was very hard to figure out what characters to even do from Naruto should it win.
Oh yeah.
Because like after a certain point you're like fucking scraping the bottom of the barrel just to get the number like to the right number.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my god, because I'm not drawing Ino, I'm not drawing Sakura, I'm not drawing 10-10.
Yeah.
Even though I like 10-10.
I love 10-10, yeah, but like no one's gonna buy that.
Yeah.
John, you're right. Bleacherto it is.
Yeah, I was just talking about how easy it was for us to like figure out what we would draw.
Oh yeah.
For One Piece and Bleach, like One Piece obviously was like, well, we have to cut some.
Oh yeah, One Piece. That list is just gonna be full.
Yeah, it's instantly full. And then with Bleach, it was like, there's a few characters that I might do, whatever. But then Naruto is like, you get like 10, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of cool looking characters, but again, it's like you said, man. People that like Naruto don't got money.
They don't.
They don't got money.
They don't got money, and they only want like cheap shit that just has their favorite character on there.
The only characters you should be doing art for, if you're ever doing Naruto art to sell it, is Itachi Uchiha and Madara. Like, do Uchiha Madara. Those are, like, the best ones. They always sell.
Yeah, because they're the more
maybe Kakashi as well. But I would do those two first before you start doing anyone else. They almost always sell. People love those characters. I love those characters.
Yeah.
They're cool as fuck.
Like, they're edgy, but they're cool. Oh, she says, or Tsunade for a specific demographic of fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess, because she has giant titties. She would probably sell some.
Yeah, but I mean, like...
Someone would pick her up. I feel like
I would hate drawing it. That would be the thing. It wouldn't look good, because I would hate drawing it.
Yeah, because I know you would draw her, like, doing some action shit or something.
Yeah,
like, just punching the shit out of something.
And even then, like, I still wouldn't be able to do it good, because, again, I would fucking hate it. I'd be drawing it being like, wow, I really fucking hate that this character did nothing in the series.
That is very true.
Like, yeah, they taught Sakura, and then that was about it. And then, they became Hokage, and then didn't do anything, like, meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were funny because they were, a bad gambler and an alcoholic, but that was, like, that was their own personality. And you're like, this is a character flaw, not a personality.
Right.
Again, they just didn't do anything. Like,
yeah.
They were kind of like set dressing. They could have been replaced with literally anyone.
John says, just draw any of the Jinchuriki, but all the Naruto characters for most part are pretty bland. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like all the Jinchuriki are pretty bland too. The only two Jinchuriki that are like three Jinchuriki that are worth drawing are Gaara, Naruto, and Killer Bee.
See, my thing is like the character designs for Naruto characters look cool, but yeah, again, most of the characters didn't do much in the story.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, the Jinchuriki, they all look cool on that playmat. That's, like, one of my favorite Naruto playmats. But did they do anything? Unless you watch the filler episodes, that's about it.
Well, it's because also, like, that's what's going to happen with My Hero as well. Because My Hero has the same, like, problem that, Naruto has. A lot of characters, not much to do with them.
Yeah.
Because they're just going to be like, oh, yeah, I got, they're really cool in the moment, and you're like, man, we've got merch with Mina Ashido? Yeah, I really like this character's design, they're super fun and super cool, and then once the series is over, you're gonna just be like, people are gonna be like, who is this again? I remember that they were there, I don't really remember what they did, because they didn't do anything. It's kind of like, that's probably what's gonna happen with that series as well. It's the same thing that happened with all, like, the Naruto characters. Like, everyone remembers who these characters are, but no one cares. Like, Because Naruto just kind of ended, like, you know, or never did. Actually didn't end.
Yeah.
It just, like, kept going and with characters you don't care about. And now that they kept going, all of those, like, kind of fond memories of those other characters kind of, just go to the wayside. You're like, ugh, this left a bad taste in my mouth. And also, I'm sorry, but Sakura and Sasuke getting together was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's awful. Should not have happened. Because it was just like, I mean, you knew what was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
But it was just like, man, Sakura could be a way better character. But no,
Sakura loves Sasuke just because.
Just because.
Just because.
Sasuke tried to kill her multiple times, but Sakura was cool with it just because.
Well, because she sees through it, with the power of love.
Sure. It's fucking abuse.
She's the lead female in a shonen. Her only job is to love one of the main characters. That's basically all characters like that exist for.
I know.
Which is why I cannot wait to see how much people fucking hate Kaoru in this Kenshin remake.
Oh, yeah.
Because unless they completely rewrite the series, Kaoru is like the fucking peak of shitty shonen female leads. The peak. She does nothing. She does nothing. And every other female character is so much better. Her only thing is that she believes in Kenshin and she loves Kenshin, and that's it.
Yeah.
And she's so annoying. At least that's how I remember it.
Yeah, she was kind of cool at first because you thought she could hold her own because she was the leader of the dojo.
Yeah, she was really cool at first. And then by the end of the series, I just could not stand this character. I don't know if I'm remembering this wrong.
No. She was pretty much the damsel in distress for the most of the series.
Yeah. Let's see. Jamie's Sakura deserved better. Ash says, Sakura had the potential to be a good character, but every time Sasuke comes into the picture, she regrets back to her immature 12-year-old self. Yeah, exactly. That was it. That was it every time.
Oh, I'm gonna turn his lights on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Right? Wow, it just got way brighter.
Yeah, that was the issue. Because, that was what was annoying. Because,
part 2 starts off like that in the manga really well, or Shippuden. Yeah, Shippuden starts like that. It's oh, Sakura got trained to be punchy girl, and it's okay, now she can do a lot of stuff. And then it's oh no, there's Sasuke. Oh, I'm in love. It's okay, what was this?
Because the fight against Sasori was really cool.
Yeah.
And she got to be she was working with Chio and did a really good job in that fight. And then immediately after that,
that fight was... I hated reading it week to week because it took a long time, but going back and reading it in one go, it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's because that was a lot of bait and switches.
Yeah, that era of Naruto is the peak Kishimoto cliffhanger era.
Yeah.
It would be 2 chapters and then there was a break, and then there'd be 1 chapter and then there was a break, and they were all just annoying cliffhangers.
Yeah, there'd always be something's gonna happen. Oh no, what might happen? We'll never know.
Yeah, it's not as bad as the fucking red light district bait and switch chapter endings all the time. That was annoying.
Yeah.
In Demon Slayer. That is some of the worst annoying bait and switch cliffhanger chapter endings I've seen.
Yeah.
I still like Demon Slayer, and I'm still gonna say that because that shit was annoying. It was every chapter was his head's about to be cut off, and then immediately it starts with oh, it didn't work, and then the end of the chapter,
Yeah. There was a lot of that.
Yeah, it was way too much of that. I'm bro, you can't just keep doing this, it's my girl, you cannot keep doing this, 8 chapters in a row. Why?
It was a really long fight.
That was a long fight.
I think actually that particular arc is actually longer than the entirety of the rest of every arc. How long it took to kill those 2.
Oh, yeah.
Versus how long it took to kill Muzan, how long it takes to kill all the other demons and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's probably the longest arc. It feels like it, at least. When you're reading it, it felt right then. It was at the end there where it's just the 9th chapter cliffhanger. I'm just like, come on.
Yeah, Kishimoto just like was just not good at writing female characters. That's all there was to it.
Most all the female characters.
Like the best ones were what? Tamari, right?
Yeah,
Tamari's probably the best female character.
Yeah, Tamari, and like I didn't mind that she ended up being a romantic love interest at some point because like the two people that were in like Shikamaru was an interesting person.
Yeah,
because Shikamaru had like things going for him. And
they also actually like interacted a lot on screen.
Yeah,
so it's not surprising that they got together.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, there's no like what, you know?
It wasn't like weird that like Choji got with that cloud chick, you know?
Yeah. And all the forehead there. There we go. Give us some more, Matt.
Yeah, or like Ino getting with Sai because Sai was just Diet Sasuke.
Yeah, exactly.
Like most of the female characters their role was to get with some guy at the very end of it all.
Yeah,
and you're just like, that's what we've decided that this is all leading up to.
Because who else was cool? Like the Mizukage was cool, but she didn't really do much.
No, all the Kages didn't do anything.
Yeah, they didn't do much.
They just were there.
They were there at that summit, and then they were there in the Ninja War.
Yeah. It's also like how the Ninja Samurai thing was cool, and they're like, oh man, there's samurai?
Yeah.
Fuck, that sounds cool as fuck. And the samurai didn't get anything.
Yeah, they're there for a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff is like a lot of these like cool ideas. That's like the biggest thing I have against Naruto is there's a lot of cool ideas that never get executed.
Yeah, they never even fully explained all the shit with the chakra like typings and stuff, right? Because they were like, "Oh, we'll come back to that later," you know, like when they're talking about that.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope, they didn't come back to that.
Nope.
No, Ash is laughing at Diet Sasuke.
Yeah, no, he's Diet Sasuke.
Yeah, he's like Sasuke with like 20% more twink thrown on.
Yeah, definitely because of it's the
crop top.
It's the crop top.
It's the crop top.
It's the crop top.
It's the crop top.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on him.
No. Yeah, I know you're not.
I actually thought like the idea of Sai's character was really cool. He didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Like I like the ink power and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I like his power. I like the idea of this like this other branch of the Anbu.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like that's like Naruto's thing is it has a lot of cool ideas that just don't ever get executed properly.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
There's a lot of stories I like that.
Yeah, it's true. Because not everything can be like, One Piece, where it, like when it says it's going to deliver on something, it delivers.
Yeah. Yeah, One Piece, almost everything feels very intentional.
Yeah.
It's never just like, surprise, Goku has another form or whatever, or some shit like that.
It's because it's because
I feel like there's actual setups and there's actual payoffs.
It's because Oda doesn't really listen to fans.
Yeah.
Like that's why My Hero sucks. Is because the creator kind of just like twisted the story to be a bit more to cater towards like what the fans would want. Like, Todoroki is going to be on screen more often because he's a popular character, even though he didn't really have anything planned for him outside of just the Endeavor stuff.
Yeah.
He had like, I've got all these other characters I really want to talk about, and then they're like, well, they're not popular, so I'm just going to ignore them now.
Yeah, right.
The only characters that are going to get screen time are the ones that sell. So.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. I understand that you're a business.
Yeah.
But it's like, you can just kind of tell that, like, in the way the story goes, that it's just not interesting. Because it's not your own anymore.
Mm-hmm. Again, it's also like the stakes are too outlandish. Once the stakes go from like, kind of like, local hero stuff. You know what I mean? Like they're here, they're fighting, they feel very down to earth, and then now it's just like, the whole world's gonna get blown up,
Yeah.
Like, or whatever, that kind of thing. Like, I don't know. It feels like it just kind of goes a little too out of proportions.
Yeah.
It's like in DBZ where you stop caring. It's like, oh yeah, well they could just kill Goku and then they'd be like the king of the earth, it's like Piccolo or whatever, And then it's just, and it goes, and it keeps going, and it keeps going, and it's like, okay, yeah, they could just destroy everything in existence, whatever,
Yeah. But it also just doesn't mean anything because...
Yeah, it feels meaningless.
Well, it's meaningless also because we have Dragon Balls.
Yes, definitely Dragon Ball. It's like because Goku is there and there are Dragon Balls. So. Ash says, you think that was the author's choice or the publisher's choice for the
My Hero stuff?
My Hero stuff?
Well, so there's a thing in one of the volume things where he talks about how... So in the very first volume, he says, he says, and I'm like semi-quoting it, this may sound, what is it, irresponsible, but I'm going to draw something that keeps me interested and me entertained for as long as I can with this one. Because My Hero Academia is his third serialization. Both of his other serializations were just canceled after not pulling in enough work. And then he goes and does the story, and then at a certain point in the story when it like hits peak popularity, he says, I know I said at the very beginning of this that I'm going to draw something that I like and I want to see drawn, but now I have a responsibility to you as the fans to draw something that you all would enjoy reading as well. It was in one of the volume front pages where the thing talks about that, and when you read that, you go, all right, so you've kind of crumpled and decided that you're going to do something that everyone will like rather than something that you will like.
Yeah, and it could be the editors told him to do stuff because that does happen.
Oh yeah,
I know in Inuyasha. Takahashi liked all the stuff at the beginning where Inuyasha would come to our side of the well and do stuff, but apparently it just wasn't very popular. So, she talked about that with her editor, I think, and they decided to kind of, stop doing that. Because they don't do that almost at all after, the first, 10 volumes maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
It's pretty quick where they don't do that too much after that. But they do it, quite a few times, I feel like, at the beginning.
Yeah, and editors... clashing and bashing heads with creators is a common thing, Jujutsu Kaisen,
Claymore. Yeah, Claymore. But I don't, because again, I don't know how much power the editor, quote, has, you know what I mean? Because,
Okay, with One Piece, the editor has no power.
The editor has nothing now,
Yeah.
It's One Piece. Oda's gonna do what he wants, but,
Yeah, even Oda said, he even tells every new editor that comes in, he's like, look, this is mine, I'm going to do this, any successes and failures are going to be on me, not on you, because this is mine.
Yeah, so it could be he talked with his editor, maybe, after all the popularity polls, and they were like, well, this is probably the direction we should go in,
Yeah.
Because they do... they do that. Araki has stuff about, he was talking with his editor, at the beginning of JoJo, when they were at the Jonathans and he decided to name the protagonist Jonathan,
Yeah.
So. Or it's like Nozaki-kun.
Yeah.
I fucking love that series, The one guy's you gotta put more Tanukis in.
Oh, that's a great idea. I came up with this. I did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love whenever Nozaki wants to do some stupid shit and the editor is like, you can't do this.
Yeah, the editor just always oh.
Yeah, it's this is not gonna work.
Poor bastard. But yeah, no, editorial stuff, this is something that's kind of the same in America too. You always have a push and pull with you, the creator, and your assigned editor.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, sometimes, the editors there are hey, look, this isn't...
To rein it in.
Yeah.
That's kind of why the Star Wars prequels were not successful, was because there was no one to tell George Lucas no.
Yeah.
That's a known fact. He just had complete authority to do whatever he wanted, and no one could tell him anything was a bad idea.
Yeah.
So you ended up with a bad film.
Because, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, also, things are a product.
Yeah. It's a product.
So
if it's not doing well, the company is probably going to try and nudge you in a way that it'll do well. And then if it doesn't, it's going to be canceled. Like, there's so many Shonen Jump series and just manga series in general that get canceled all the time.
Yeah. And
you just never hear about them because, one, they don't become an anime, and two, they're not popular. That's why you don't hear about them, and they get canceled.
Yeah, it's also because, like, what is it? Like, you know, they're not selling, like...
Yeah, it's not selling.
They should just get rid of it. One, and then two is like, yeah, they've got a million people on the fucking, like, chomping at the bit to get to get in, you know, like, to get their foot in the door, to get serialized. Because once you get serialized or make your debut, you're probably going to be able to come back, you know, even if a series gets canceled. But...
Yeah, you have a higher chance of coming back once people have at least seen you once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that with celebrities over here, you know? Even if you're in a bad movie, people will still be like, yo, it's the dude from the bad movie, you know? Like, there's tons of, like, actors that go to all those, like, horror conventions or other things like that. They're not, like, you wouldn't call them, like, A-list celebrities, but they go to those all the time, and people know them, you know? And they show back up in other stuff when someone is like, oh, I remember this person was in that crazy movie I watched. I gotta get them for my film, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But you got to get out there at some point.
That's why it's like very.
So again, you know, like, and if you want to stay relevant, you know, and this is what you feel like you should do, then that's what you're going to do. Are you going to say?
Oh, just basically the same thing. Yeah. It's like if you want to get in anywhere, like, you know, you're going to try to go for the jump.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, if you get in, you're not like set, but you're definitely going to have a better chance of getting something else because you'll have a connection to an editor.
Mm-hmm.
Who'll be like, look, I really believe in your work, but if this didn't sell, we'll try again some other time.
Yeah, or like we've got another magazine you can go over to. I think your work would be better in that one.
Yeah. A lot of different ways that can always go down.
Mm-hmm.
But usually it's just better to get in.
Yeah.
Worry about making the hit later.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Horikoshi, that was his third serialization.
Mm-hmm.
They clearly saw something in him. Like,
yeah, definitely. And yeah, I mean, My Hero is like a big franchise now, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's made plenty of people plenty of money.
No, for sure. A lot of people's livelihoods ride on that fucking show.
Right. Yeah, I remember we were talking with Matt Gideon since he works with the company that makes the card game right now, you know, or I was talking with him, and, you know, and it's just like, well, once that manga ends, you know, it's like, how long can this stay around, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll take a long... Because, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was like, well, the manga's, like, clearly closing up, but, like, the anime is going to take, like, forever to finish. I was like, you guys easily have another, like, 5-6 years worth of shit, you know? Could milk this game for a while. And he's like, yeah, there's good security in it.
Yeah, and then they'll just make the Demon Slayer card game afterwards.
They'll just make whatever is the next big one. It's probably some series that isn't even written yet.
Yeah.
Like, its first chapter hasn't even come out yet. I'm sure it'll be their next, like, big thing. You know what I mean? When My Hero is fully over, and they can't make any more cards for it.
Yeah. Switch to Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well, that probably won't even be out then, though.
I know. It's just like I'm just like throwing out series.
Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't even try to guess it because it probably hasn't even been printed yet.
Mm-hmm.
Just because also so many of those series are ending soon.
Oh yeah, Top Golf is apparently open really late. I remember there was like a one in the hotel at San Japan.
What is this?
Oh, Ash says Daniel and his groomsmen are going to Top Golf now. I didn't even know it was open this late.
Gotcha.
Dude, Calvin, how's it going?
Oh shit.
But yeah, no, I remember there was a tiny one in like the hotel that was there for San Japan, and the guy was like, "Yeah, it's X tons of money for some people." I don't know. It felt overpriced to me because I don't do golf, but and it's like, and you can. It's like we're booked till like I think he said till like 11, but we're open till 2 or some crazy shit or something at that hotel. I feel like it was 2. I don't know. It was later than I thought it would be. That's for sure. Oh, it's turned off. It just can't stay on anymore.
Yeah, it's fine. We got plenty of light.
It'll be alright. It just kind of evens it out a little bit. It's just like too low to stay on, even when it was being powered by the computer. There's not enough amps coming through like a USB cable. It's not going to work. If I just started it earlier.
Do people do it? I mean, you're there getting drunk, shooting golf balls and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Calvin just said basically what I was saying there. Top Golf is just a bar that lets you golf and not have to be a golfer. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's basically just...
Yeah, it's like you said. It's just a bar and they let you golf. It's one of those things. Because they have clubs there and everything.
When you say clubs, we're talking about golf clubs or like boots and pants kind of clubs.
Well, the Top Golf itself is the club. So
boots and pants.
Yes, you've got it. I meant the golf clubs, damn it. They've got clubs there you can use. For golfing.
Without honor or humanity?
Probably. I mean, you're at Top Golf. But yeah, I've never been. I've just seen it on TV. Or, not TV, the internet, I guess. I just think of that as TV now. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think I did see commercials for it while we were at a hotel, though, somewhere, so...
Oh, you're all caught up on Chainsaw Man? Nice.
Very nice. Ready for that anime.
Right? The anime comes out in what, 2 weeks, I think?
Something like that.
Because I think it starts on like the 11th or somewhere in there.
Somewhere, yeah. I just know it's
within the first 2 weeks of October. All the good anime start within the first 2 weeks, I think.
It's just crazy how it's like finally coming out. Like that
yeah.
Shit was announced back in 2021.
That was so long ago when that was announced.
It was like Anime Matsuri. I remember when we had all of the Chainsaw Man pieces there. Just a million Chainsaw Mans chainsawing.
No, at Matsuri was when everyone was asking us about it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then you went and did it because you were like, I've never been bullied into a piece as hard as this.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it was that. You said something like that. I feel like it was for that piece. Or was that the Black Clover one?
No, that was the Chainsaw Man.
Because like that one also was like so many demands, I feel like.
Ash says, I've only been there for corporate events, which is probably why I don't have the highest opinion of it. That makes sense. It starts on the 11th? Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
most of the good shows, I'm pretty sure, start within the first 2 weeks of October.
Yeah, because I remember one of them started on my brother's birthday.
That's right. I think it was Chainsaw Man, wasn't it? Didn't you say that?
I believe
it's
so.
It's the 11th, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was joking that it was like a birthday gift.
Yeah.
Apparently there's supposed to be a different ending song every episode.
Yeah, and Maximum the Hormone's doing one of them.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
I'm ecstatic to be able to just be like, freeze, freeze.
Yeah, just play the Frieza song. Everyone knows, just play it. They're like, it doesn't go with this show. Look, the kids love it. The kids love that song.
I love that song. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. I love that song.
All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I think it's only like 13 episodes for the first core of it.
Some quality hair right here.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. I use conditioner.
Oh, really? I got rid of the shampoo that set my hair on fire, and the normal shampoo felt much better this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So
things you like to hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I heard, was that every episode has a different ending. Because it was in a Twitter post where it was like, oh, here's all the artists that are doing endings for Chainsaw Man.
And one of them was Maximum the Hormone.
Yeah. They were the only one I recognized, I think.
I was sad to hear that Ali wasn't doing anything.
Dude, I feel like... And man, look, they got a new drummer. They're uncanceled.
Yeah.
They got a new drummer. Get them back into anime. Uh-oh, something's going down out there at the gate.
Yeah.
I'm just hearing Sabrina like, no! No! You thought that was the cat? No, they're out there playing Baldur's Gate 2. And they're just getting, like, really hype.
Like you do.
It's true. Oh, also, Naruto is leaving Netflix, chat. I don't know how people are going to find it now.
The evil has been defeated.
And Vampire Knight was leaving, too.
The super evil's been defeated.
I remember we were just like, why is there suddenly a million Vampire Knight cosplayers?
It's like, yeah, man, it's on Netflix.
It was like, it's on Netflix.
No!
Yeah, I don't know where it's going. Probably just over to Crunchyroll, I guess, because they have Boruto, so... It's probably already on Crunchyroll.
Wouldn't be shocked, yeah.
It's probably just, a deal to be on Netflix as well.
Yeah,
Monopolies are good for everyone. Remember that, chat. Monopolies are going to be the best thing that ever happened to anime. Remember that.
He's practicing so that the overlords don't kill him.
Yeah. Remember that. You'll all be like, man, I'm glad one company controls all the anime dubbing and streaming. It just makes it so much easier now that I only have to pay $100 a month.
Yeah.
For the ad version.
Alright, well, It's like 10 o'clock.
You're not going to finish Stardust Dragon?
No.
Oh, damn. That's a shame.
Oh, I'll finish it on the next stream.
Okay. I just didn't know how long it was going to take. I know it's mostly like one color.
I also only have 1% on my battery on my phone.
Ah, that'll do it.
So, this phone's about to die, so I'm not going to have any reference.
That's true. I could have given you a battery, but it is 10 o'clock, so... It's been a while since you haven't finished a piece.
Yeah, I mean, I could have gone further if my phone had more power, but...
I mean, do you want a battery?
Not really.
No? Alright.
It's also just extremely late. But I knew this was going to take a while, because anytime we had a monster with it, it's like two characters per thing.
Yeah.
If you want to grab Judai-kun.
Yeah.
Oh, man, my phone's hot too, Jesus.
Just use the free anime sites?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, just pirate. Piracy is a victimless crime, chat.
The real issue, though, is going to be once they get rid of physical distribution.
Like Netflix animes,
You can't buy those. I'm pretty sure you can't buy Little Witch Academia. This looks really good. Because if you could buy it, I'd probably own it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one looks so good. And then this is the Yusei that we were almost finished with.
Yeah, I'll finish Yusei and then do Jack.
And then this is the masterpiece that we really did. This I think was one of your crowning achievements, Matt.
Tragically, I think it's because the reason I had to draw it this way is because Yumo would never sell either.
No, but this is just beautiful.
To this city.
Oh, damn.
To give you a message.
Oh, shit.
Card games on motorcycles.
Card games on motorcycles? I fucking love that. The joke that will never die.
It's never gonna die.
It will never die.
Never die. Card games on motorcycles.
The game's on the motorcycle. The Mario one that's mixed in.
Card games on motorbikes.
Yeah, right.
It's fucking Cyrus.
Fuck you, Cyrus. Get beat up. My dad's gonna hit me again. Calm down, Chumley.
Yes. Yeah, because
his dad just had the domestic violence deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, GX is a weird freaking time, and
right? Isn't that really goofy? You know, Chumley's dad comes and plays against him, and his entire deck is themed around domestic violence. That's pretty funny, in my opinion. Ha ha. His son and wife live in fear of him. Because didn't they also make alcohol, right?
Yeah.
That was the other part of the joke? Yeah, because the drunk panda.
Yeah.
Because the panda was, like, drinking. That's why he would come home and beat them, you know?
Yeah, because of that violent alcohol.
Yeah. It's pretty funny if you ask me.
Yeah.
All right. How's it going, Jamie?
Jamie! I hear Tumblr is finally lifting the porn on ban. A ban on porn, wow.
The porn on ban.
The porn on ban.
Porn on will no longer be banned.
Porn on is no longer banned, but...
Normal porn will still be banned.
Ronin Toden is banned.
Right.
Substitute is no longer banned. If you wanted to play with dragons, good luck. You're not going to be able to anymore.
Right.
They banned it. The format is rotated. Everything is solved. We fixed it. We've saved the game.
So, Jamie, do you have any insight on what exactly this porn unbanning is, like, about or actually means? Because it didn't seem like it did anything since Matt still kept getting porn bots.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Like, what does this actually mean? Is this a ceremonial unbanning of a ban that never truly occurred? More of a purge than a ban?
Honestly.
You saw old man pussy already. That's fine.
I mean, someone's got to see it. I'm glad it wasn't me. Someone's got to take these bullets for the rest of society.
Mm-hmm. Old man pussy. I don't know why, that's just like a funny thing to say.
Everything is a funny thing to say when it's on the internet.
It's true.
The Stardust Dragon is just one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh cards ever.
In terms of design, yeah.
Just absolutely loved that card so much. Yeah, like, it looks cool. It was so good playing with it. You know what I mean? It was, like, really strong card.
It's very playable.
Excuse me. I'm getting over, like, a cold. Okay, so the bots are unstoppable anyway. Okay, that's the first part of this.
That makes sense, I believe it.
Yeah, so that was already a known thing.
The bots, much like Thanos, are inevitable.
I know. Mm-hmm. The whole point of that movie was Thanos could say that really cool line.
It's true, honestly.
There's not really much else going for that film.
I still haven't actually watched it. I don't plan on ever watching
I've
it.
never watched it either. My brother watched it and he said it was whatever.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I got tired of late stage Marvel movies and I moved on. After Phase 87, I just couldn't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here. It says, 2, this unbanning is akin to tags, but under a broader umbrella. So if someone has NSFW blocked, but someone only ever uses the lewd tag. The community label hits both. Then she says the community labels hit other broad areas like violence or substance use, which I enjoy personally. The violence and substance abuse, you enjoy that?
No, I think she means getting them blocked.
Yeah.
But it's just funny to read it that way.
Yeah. I personally really enjoy it.
To read it out of context, to read it strangely spaced like I was doing.
Okay, so then I guess they're changing the way these broad labels do stuff. It must be these community labels.
Yeah.
So if someone has NSFW blocked, but someone only ever uses lewd, it hits both.
So like if you block,
So in other words, yeah, you try?
if you block NSFW, it'll also get lewd.
Yeah.
It'll get the other word like lemons.
Thanks? Yeah.
It'll get lemons.
Yeah. Says these are blocked by default to minors or anyone whose age is not in the site, and in theory, a minor can't just change their age, but IDK left my ass off. Yeah.
I mean, I can always count backwards from 18.
So they're taking that part away, so now I can post all of my porn under the lewd tag?
Yeah.
If you don't block the lewd tag specifically,
Yep.
I guess. I'm not sure exactly how this is helping, but...
Well, from my
I'm
understanding,
gonna wait until she has some more,
from my understanding, they just basically it's a catch-all, so you shouldn't be able to see any of it.
Yeah, but wouldn't that... Well, but if they're getting rid of that, then it means it's being taken away.
Oh, I thought they were adding it. Oh, that's my mistake then.
Oh, I don't know, because I thought
That's what this was about. Hold on. Oh, it's not about the tags. Okay, so the tag thing was just an example. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then what is this about?
Explain to us, oh King Queen.
Yeah, I don't understand borderline anything about social media. Except that you can somehow use it to make money. Somehow.
I haven't figured
If
it
you're
out.
young and beautiful, you can use it to make money.
Sure. You also forget you have to be talented
I don't know about that part.
and skilled.
I don't know about that part either.
I'm sure you don't.
But
Not a talent in you.
me? No, I'm not talented at all.
Yeah.
I have no talent and I have nothing interesting about me. That was the part I hated in school the most. When you're supposed to introduce yourself and say something about you, there's nothing about me. It's really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
One time I said the most interesting thing about me was that I absolutely hate introductions like this. I said that in class.
Yeah.
I did that in college, so it was fine.
We're like, oh shit, he's an edgelord.
I just couldn't think of anything else. I absolutely hate those first day introductions. What's the point? We're in college. I don't have to suck on their dick anymore. It's not high school, you know.
I mean, well, I had to get cash somehow. So,
How's it going, Ash?
must be nice to live a blessed life.
Yeah, right. Okay, here's the post. So I guess this is community labels. There's a lot to read. While we're introducing community labels, an extension of your content you see setting. When creating new posts or editing old posts, you'll see controls allowing you to label your post as unsuitable for those filtering certain content types it contains.
The real question
In your
is,
content, you can now choose to show, blur, or hide content that depicts the following topics: drug and alcohol addiction, violence, sexual themes. So, for some examples of content that would require a community label: fan art of your favorite ship engaging with each other in a very private moment. Euphoria gifs showing some characters' substance abuse. A movie trailer depicting graphic war scenes, or a graphic 50 Shades of Grey edit. This doesn't change our content policies. Spam, hate content, and porn bots are still not welcome to the community.
And
It's
yet,
also still important that we abide by App Store rules. Yeah, so I guess all the porn will just not use this label when they make their stuff.
pretty much.
Okay.
The real question, though, is do I have to care about Tumblr anymore as a social media platform to sell my art?
It's true. Let's see, Ashla's just working on wedding stuff. It's less than 40 days left, and you still have so much to do. Damn. Jamie says, also, the old man pussy was fan art, and I was thrilled.
I'm not shocked. That wasn't the shocking thing, Jamie. The shocking thing was that it wasn't flagged.
I mean, it sounds like if you don't have this flagged, you'll see all the old man pussy you want. But, like,
If you do, you'll probably see it when it's not correctly marked.
Mm-hmm. I do know there was a time period where I wouldn't take Tumblr out in public.
right? No way.
I remember that one time when you were joking, you were like, oh, I got a real follower and they're not a porn bot. Look. And like you had swiped it, but you swiped it one thing past what you looked at and it was some dude getting fucked in the ass right under the normal posts.
Yeah, it was buzzing.
And you just like showed it to me at the faux restaurant and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Why don't I take a look at that?
Yeah, I do remember that. That was quite funny.
That was so funny.
That's a wild ride. There was a wild ride of emotions there.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, interesting. I see. Yeah, this is not a porn bot. Might want to double check that.
Yeah.
You know?
Check geography real quick.
Yeah, check geography.
But seriously though, should I care about Tumblr? Do I have to care about them now? Is that what this says? Is that what this means? Is we have to all go back now? All the Twitter people that left Tumblr and made Twitter a cesspool are going to go back to Tumblr, make it a cesspool again. Just funny because that was like the one reason a lot of people like really liked Tumblr is because all the people who left.
Okay, let's see. The labels are good, and it was flagged. I had to agree to see it for my own settings. I choose blur first, and choose to see it based on the other tags. Okay. He says IDK might just wait to see how it plays out.
I mean, just every week, just make a post about how people could give you money if they wanted.
I mean, yeah, that's easy.
That's about all you gotta do.
Pretty much. But yeah, it was just funny. It was one of those things where it's like, wait, does that mean I have to care? Fuck. I don't know. I don't want to.
You don't have to care. You just have to put in incredibly low effort.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I do with DeviantArt.
Yeah.
The idea of caring about social media. Ugh.
Yeah, right.
Shudder.
Put in like less effort than we would if we had a TikTok.
That's never happening.
Yeah, because again, if we did do a TikTok, every post would just say, if you love this low effort art post, come give me money at wherever. And it would just be one of those pictures where it's like, I would just bring the picture up on the thing, on the computer and do that thing where you just draw like one thing over and it turns into the picture.
Yeah.
At best. And it'll have that horrible AI girl voice over it,
Oh, yeah.
I hate that voice so much. I'll just find out whatever the TikTok song of the week is, no matter what the challenge it goes with.
Be great.
Yeah. I want to be looking at videos of like how many spoons you can fit in your eyeball, and then all of a sudden there's our art.
It was like, wait, this isn't what I signed up for.
Oh, but wow, I really like this low effort art post. I think I'll go give them money after I jam these spoons in my eyes for the TikTok eye spoon challenge.
Makes the art look a lot better when you jam your eyes with spoons.
I don't have a high opinion of that
Platform.
that platform, Chad, if you couldn't tell. There's some funny stuff.
It's just, again, it's been for kids.
Yeah, it's mostly meant for the Chinese to spy on you and for kids. I'd rather have my own government spy on me. Thank you very much.
I mean, to be fair, the government doesn't need to spy on us. We actively upload it every day.
Pretty much.
Every day we upload videos of us doing something, posting about where we're at, what we're doing.
Yeah.
Social media just kind of does it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I
love that video. I need to show you that video of that guy talking about robbing Instagram influencers. He just enjoyed it so much. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, I told you about that guy. Yeah, in Britain, he's like, yeah, I'll look for the check marks, and then I look for a guy. He's got a nice Rolex. I'll even go in the comments and be like, hey man, you should buy this one. It's my favorite. And then I wait till he's outside the club, tase him in his car, take all of his stuff. It's like hilarious.
How goes, man?
I was fucking dying.
All right.
Oh, that was quick. But I mean, there wasn't much left.
That was much more left, yeah.
Yeah, and he has like a crazy British accent while he's saying all of this stuff, so it's really funny.
It's true. British accents usually make things a lot more.
Yeah, he's like wearing like a crime ski mask also, for the interview.